to another Chaos Central production. It's your boy Comet Chat with another fire intro. Rule of 3 is the name of the show, and I made it here from my main man, Mr. Chris Knight. I hope you like it, bro. So here we go. Well, the Rule of 3 is the name of the show. It stars Chris Knight, Comet Chat, and Nzo. Third Monday of the month at 9 o'clock, so don't be late, cause that's when the fun starts. We talk about this, we talk about that. 5 questions, decide fiction or is it fact? 3 cats that all came together like Run DMC. We're tougher than leather, so grab a seat, strap on in. The Rule of 3 is about to begin, so let's go. Rule of 3 is a show, Chaos Central is the channel. It stars me, Chris Knight, and Nzo. 3 casts with one singular vision to make this channel the best channel on YouTube, the best channel on the planet. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
What is up, everybody? It is the Rule of 3, and tonight we have a bit of a different show than normal. We're going to do a trailer breakdown / reaction for the Avengers Doomsday trailer. I have a special way we're going to do it. We're not going to show it up here. You guys want to watch it, you guys will go over to Cosme, and I'll put that link here in a second into the comment section. Before we do that, though, guys, let's go ahead and have our regular suspects, usual suspects, tell everybody about themselves. Let's go over here. Danny, tell everybody about yourself, what you got going on.
I'm Comet Chat, aka Danny. You can find me on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, where I upload videos on Monday mornings and on Friday mornings. Usually run sometime between 6:45 and 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, you can find me here the first 3 Mondays of the month. These 2 gentlemen. Wednesdays, I'm going to hang out with another group of gentlemen, and on Sundays, I'm on another show called Storms Live with another group of gentlemen. Also, I think on Fridays, maybe Saturdays, 3 of us, along with Brian, the Grizzly, and Miss Jen, the teacher, breaking down X-Men 97, which so far has been on point.
Very much so. All right. Nzo, tell everybody about yourself. What do you got going on?
Bigger Ford Entertainment. You guys know where to find me. I'm just here right now going to break down this trailer. So, yeah, well, can't wait to get into it.
Very good. I'm Chris Knight, Real Review 3000. And of course, here on Chaos Central, where you can find me a lot of other places too. Just keep an eye out. And,
you know what?
Yeah.
I think Chris needs to change his name. What the hell has Chris reviewed in the last 2 years?
I guess you've been
I've
horror.
reviewed stuff.
Didn't you say
I
he
have
was
reviewed
horror?
stuff.
What's that, Danny?
I guess he's been spending most of his time horror. And he said he's a screen
Yeah,
horror.
100%.
I do. I do stuff.
Oh.
Just let it go. We did Supergirl. We're gonna break this down. We're just getting back into things. We're trying to get stuff back together. You know, come on.
We'll see.
Give a white boy a chance. Come on.
Yeah, because you white boys give us black boys a chance all the time, right?
Oh
I do.
Finally, there's dissension among the 2/3 of this crew. Can't believe it.
Funny. Yeah, guys. Hey, Nick, what's going on? If you guys want to, right there, I put in the comments. Go to this link, cosme.to/79kg9j. If you go there, click on that. If not, just copy it and put it in. And when you get over there, if you want to put that you're in there, there's a comment section in there. We'll get going here in just a second.
I got a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Dune is going to destroy that Doomsday.
Dune?
Yeah, Dune 3.
Oh, no.
Oh, you think so?
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I was just saying, I was like, wow, that is a hot take. I was like, holy crap, what's going on, LDG? Like I said, if you guys want to go over to the Cosme link right there,
Oh my
watch this
God.
Doomsday
I do
trailer.
believe Dune is going to outperform Spider-Man.
Do you see what LDG is saying already?
What? Why does it look like in-game bad? Why does it look
Okay.
in-game
Did you
bad?
guys see?
Yeah,
did you-
it's just
I don't
you.
know. Here, I'm going to show you this really quick here. This was his birthday present yesterday. I'll open this up and I'll give it. I'll do it again here.
Yes, LDG, we are about to watch it. Hence why it says trailer reaction on the title.
We block LDG. He come here with that negative vibe already, talking about in-game bad.
Yeah, already.
Already. Let's
All right, here you guys
around,
go. Here, we're gonna start with some fun. I did this yesterday for his birthday.
Let's do something.
Here, we're gonna do this really quick. This is the top 10 weekly, the Real Review 3000's weekly wrap up top 10 signs that it's LDG's birthday. Number 10 was, if I can get over here, I got to do this again. I got to touch that. There we go. Number 10 was a gift to LDG. Project Prometheus rewrote WandaVision to include Mephisto.
Facts.
Number 9, his response to all tech support calls when he's done is, I fixed it, like how I'll fix my foot up your ass. His AI has retroactively replaced Chris Knight's presence in the weekly wrap-up thumbnails with a perfectly rendered photorealistic image of large pickle wearing sunglasses, a shit-eating grin, and 2 demonic glowing eyes.
Wow.
Yeah. Every website he maintains and every single IT client he supports received a global automated security alert today stating, warning, developer's birthday. A strict limit of precisely 1 dumb question is now in effect per user. And I think I exceeded mine by at least 3 or 4 yesterday. Anyways, his AI created a special health monitoring feature for his appearances on live streams called the Mephisto Protocol. It interjectively reminds him that if his heart rate becomes elevated, he must redirect his thoughts to a non-theorizing topic immediately.
That is on point right there.
Number 5. To access any secure features on his computer today, his AI is requiring he first authenticate his identity by providing a full dissertation level analysis coded entirely in binary, explaining the exact meaning of the original Matrix and precisely why the Matrix Resurrections was an offensive blue pill farce. His final beta release code for Project Prometheus accidentally achieved sentient feedback loop logic, realized his internet philosophy, and began constructing its own inescapable digital construct. His AI companion now strictly refers to him only as the architect and insists that any user that leaves any website or simulation doesn't exist in his network. His AI companion presented him with a personalized birthday gift this morning, a persistent unclosable pop-up overlay labeled the Structural Integrity Laugh Monitor. It provides a real-time stability assessment, loudly interjecting warning, imminent decoupling anytime it detects a joke funny enough to send him directly to the floor. If you don't know, fell out of his chair one time because he laughed so hard at something. And It was an interesting moment. Number 2, his AI companion has installed a new birthday-only Prometheus correction protocol in his office chair. Anytime he says that specific word, Prometheus, it delivers a direct, inescapable electrostatic shock to stabilize him. Number 1, his AI companion has issued a global mandatory network override for this date only. All communications and users' inputs must now use a secured, encrypted authentication layer. Any stream viewer, moderator, client, or family member failing to personally and formally address him as the one will have their connection immediately terminated because it is his. Because in his network today, his ego is the only reality. There you go.
Okay.
I like the Prometheus, the Mephisto one, and all that. I thought those.
You know what?
Fun.
Since it's LDG's birthday, share my screen, Chris.
Okay.
You need to get a background in there. Just having us on black is like some racist crap, right? You can barely, you can barely see
right.
Danny.
Absolutely. Oh,
wow. Danny matching the black on.
Wow, there you go. How about that? We'll put that up. I'm sorry.
Hey, LDG. Right, I know you remember this, LDG. Let's watch this.
Tonight, intro. Get on the record. Say this. I am going to say this, and I'm doing it on the record so that you guys can know. When LDG is wrong tonight, I am going to rip him a new asshole for a month straight. He put me through this shit for a whole month, so when he is wrong, he is going to get ripped to shreds. LDG, do not take it personally. We are boys. We will always be boys. But I am going to rip the shit out of you for a month straight. Peace.
So let's just go a brief shout out about what's going on tonight. All right, because I've not only have theories, but I have literal theories on every step of what's going to happen. Agatha. Okay, so it ended. You saw what happened. So we ended up with Agatha. It looks like she took control of Wanda. It also looks like she took control of Monica. Right, but when she opened up the doors on that last end credit scene. Now everybody thinks because of the killing of the dog and the purple eyes and everything that she's been doing and blames, it's been Agatha all along, that Agatha is the bad person. She's the one that we're fighting. She's the bad girl. I am saying Agatha, and let me just change this real quick, is going to save us all.
Wrong.
She is team MCU right now. Okay? She is not here to harm us. Matter of fact, she is the reason why the Hex is here. She created all of WandaVision. She understands that Wanda screwed up, that she made a deal with the devil, literally, and that the objective of the devil and who the devil's working for is going to destroy not only the world, but the entire freaking multiverse. So she set up this plan so specifically to separate Wanda by putting her in this hex so she can figure out what's going on and figure out how to get rid of the big bad. Okay. She's not mind controlling Wanda. I think that blue mist, that the purple eyes, is that she knows that she's being controlled secretly in the back of her subconscious. You got either Nightmare or Mephisto. I'm betting it's Mephisto. Mephisto, whatever.
Mephisto.
That she needs to have a private conversation because Wanda doesn't know anything right now. Wanda says she doesn't know anything right now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say and put it on the line. By the way, anything that I say with my theories, guys, it's my theories. I'm going to make it sound like that's the way it is, but just know that this is my theory, okay? I'm just not going to bore you and say my theory after everything. She doesn't know what's going on, okay? And she's been mind wiped and put into this bubble, and things are going on. She had kids, all this stuff. Agatha sees this. We know in the comics that Agatha Harkness becomes Scarlet Witch's mentor. I think this is the story of how that happened. She's going to become
all right. We're going to jump over. We're going to watch this.
Oh my Lord.
All right, guys. Again, go over to Cosme right there. The link's in the chat. Go ahead and jump on over there.
Happy birthday, sir.
When you're over there, just put in the comments really quick that you're there. That way I know, and we'll start it.
You could just see who's in there. We got 5 people in there already.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I thought it said 8 for original. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and hit play right now and let you guys watch this, and then we'll break it down and bring it up on the screen and pause it in places. Nope. Oh, lovely.
Of course, Chris messing up. Isn't that special?
All right, we're gonna have to do this again.
Yeah, guys. Chris doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
No, I do. Just lovely. Did it take it down? There we go. Well, that's interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey, I hit play and it just stops.
That's what I told you earlier.
What are you watching it from, though?
Just
watching it from YouTube.
Okay, hold on. Why does Nzo always have to be the one to do this shit? Please explain to me.
There we go. It's going now.
Okay, we got it. Took a while.
There are some interesting things going on in this, though, I think. That's cool.
Yep,
They brought
that's
him
cool
back
right
into
there.
it. Mhm. Hmm. Now, Elihu said look behind and see who's standing behind him. I don't know. I have to check it out.
Rewind that back.
Pause it. Yeah, we'll pause that here in a second. I'm going to bring it up on the screen and we'll kind of work through it. See it in infinity vision. 12/18, guys. Merry Christmas, right?
Film is
You
not
know.
yet rated.
LDG said thanks, real special. Always, brother. Well, you know we always do so special for you. We got to.
All right, I'm gonna leave that right now, guys. I'm gonna go to YouTube and bring it up here.
So we all know, right?
Is it playing again?
Yeah, it's probably
No,
playing it again.
No,
Hold on.
I'm gonna go and just bring it up and pause it as we go along. I'm gonna bring it up.
I need to actually read something to you guys. I know he's not watching, but I'll probably end up clipping it so that I can send it to him. Hold on, where is it? I sent him the trailer, and Collector Movie Man said, trailer was okay, didn't do anything for me.
Okay.
This is the one
Interesting.
that's going to be in sitting in the theater watching Doom by itself. So
100%.
All right. First off,
100%.
Let's just start right here. This is an interesting opening scene or opening frame. Is that it's Xavier's school. Now, again, this is probably in a different part of the multiverse, which is interesting because if you think about this, we've been watching X-Men 97, and this is exactly how that some of those scenes look like, isn't it?
Well, that's basically, I believe, what they're
school?
showing us is that
Turn that
that's
down.
the school from the movie.
I can't.
Oh, I just closed it, Danny.
Huh?
I just closed mine.
I still can hear it playing.
Yeah, just close
Listen
that.
to-
Close the website.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm not playing it off of that anymore. I closed it.
I got you.
Yeah, I closed mine too.
And he says if this movie doesn't make at least 1.5 billion, it's a flop because the cast alone is sub 250, 300 million. Yeah, so the guy that's going to have the most money out of this probably is, of course, Robert Downey Jr. But
you just want to call everything a flop, Nick Jones. Everything you want to flop. If this movie doesn't make this, it's gonna flop.
But let's talk about this right here, the first scene, of course, and like you said, I think this is a kind of a callback to what they're doing right now in X-Men 97. It's interesting because I don't think we've seen this yet, except for there is the time they exploded the mansion.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a callback to 97. I think it's a callback to those original X-Men movies.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. That's possible. I just think it's interesting because of that.
That
And
actually
of course-
looks like it's been burnt, like it was in the last movie when they burned the academy.
Mhm.
It blew it up. So that
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like a piece
yeah.
of it right there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We get some flashes of light on it and stuff, like something like somebody's driving up to it. But the funny thing is here, this is why I say it's kind of interesting, because you get a picture of Charles and Magneto in
Like some
what
kind of
looks to be his
incursion or something.
office.
That's definitely an incursion. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So this is either I don't know. You can
Maybe the
speculate
first-
that it's Doom.
I think
You can
maybe the
speculate
first
that
world that Doom was starting to do his thing.
it could be that, or it could be the Fantastic Four. Because we know the Fantastic Four are going to make it to the main timeline here, and we're not sure exactly how. But I mean, this looks more like a Doom thing right here.
Well,
So
from what I'm hearing, no, that's okay. So like we know in Doctor Strange, we're having these incursions, right?
mhm.
So Doctor Doom is trying to stop these incursions. It's like if we don't stop these incursions, they're going to destroy your universes or whatever. And this is one that we're seeing and I think they said it was the Fantastic Four universe and the actual Marvel universe, where we're going to see those are all combining into one. And that's what's going to be causing the conversion or something like that. Yeah.
I think it's interesting. You get this circular like bubble look here. You can see it right here on that, and it continues up and around there.
Hold on, let me answer this. He said, yes, it's going to flop if it doesn't make what it needs. Look at Avatar. It only made 1.4, and the studios are talking about canceling the rest of the films. So first off, it's not profitable. That doesn't mean it's a flop. 1.4 billion will never be a flop. It just wasn't profitable. There's a difference.
Or not as profitable as they want.
Yes,
That's the thing.
that's the difference. Totally difference.
It almost looks like there's some sort of the what's the name of the guys with the flying like lizard ships and stuff. I have the wrong term in my head, but from the Battle of New York, this almost looks like it's a ship. Yeah.
Sure.
It's almost looks like it could be one of those ships.
I don't see that
right over here.
I thought it was like an explosion or something, but I guess it could be a ship.
But that kind of has some ship, because down here it's not fully all around here, and you see parts of it right here.
It could be,
but I don't know. So I saw that. We go forward a little bit more, of course. Now here it looks like Charles is by himself, because I don't see Magneto right here, as you'll see in later scenes. So perhaps this is a universe where the school is shut down and he is a hermit and in there by himself. I'm not sure.
I think he's probably, I thought it was in the scene with Magneto, which it probably Magneto could still be in that scene. They're just not showing him. But it could be possible that he's by himself.
It's interesting, all this dirt and stuff on the floor. So again, maybe,
earthquake or something's happening. Because of course, if two worlds are colliding.
He's starting to LDG this thing.
No, I'm just looking. Just noticing things. I mean, I don't know anything for sure. But then we get Doom.
That Doom talking?
Huh?
Yes, that's Doom narrating in the beginning.
So
I like the accent.
Interesting little background picture there, maybe. But the thing here is that I'm going to say this is probably the best Doom costume we've seen. What do you guys think?
You only seen two.
I think it looks fire.
Yeah, I mean,
but someone said that this, and I didn't watch the video, but they were showing a video with that picture on it, and they're saying like that picture is from like maybe the end of the movie after Doom wins or gets Battle World created. I don't know, but we'll see.
Avengers Tower, of course, and then as I had said, so first off, see Thor coming in with the Fantastic Four. So obviously, at some point, he ends up
I'm gonna speculate on this. It
Yeah.
seems like since Loki is whatever he is, I think he's seeing this stuff and he's guiding Thor some kind of way. Because Thor is probably the only one he really trusts. And I think he's telling Thor to go to these different places to get these people because he done seen something. That's what I think.
Mhm.
He's gonna be kind of like, I
So
done
this
seen
is
it, something's
this.
coming. You know,
Mhm.
you need to go get these people, this, and that, because you're not gonna be able to handle it with the Avengers.
Well, so what I'm hearing is that Thor was on Fantastic Four's planet, and that's why he was in the ship with them going back to their universe. So when you see at the end of Thunderbolts, they're
Mm-hmm.
saying Thor is on that ship.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, you can see it's the same ship from, of course, Fantastic Four and, like you said, Thunderbolts, and they're being brought into Avengers Tower, which is interesting. I mean, I'm kind of wondering if these two scenes are different though, because I don't know how this ship attaches to the tower, but maybe it isn't because, of course, they do a seamless transition over to them walking in to these three, of course, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier, and Captain America, Falcon, whichever one you want to call him. He's Captain America right now. Oops. And then here, who is this? This looks like so we
That's
see one character.
U.S. agent,
Okay.
and that's their father.
Oh, that's their father now in this. Okay,
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
that
that's
now.
their
I see
father.
it. And this is Ghost, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you basically have Thunderbolts here minus well, I'm actually I don't see
Well, the
where they
Thunderbolts
put.
are the new Avengers, right? So that's why
Yeah,
they're in
well,
Avenger
yeah,
Tower.
similar. And then
Yeah.
and then right back here is Winter Soldier behind her. I bet that's where he's at in this. So now we've switched perspectives. I'm not even sure if this is Avengers Tower though, because look at the layout of it. It doesn't look like anything we've seen in Avengers Tower. But obviously,
It looks like the
Yes.
place where the
Where they were at the end of Thunderbolts, which is
yes,
Avengers Tower.
at Thunderbolt's place.
Yeah, that's the Avenger Tower. Because Avengers Tower was bought by Valentina.
But this doesn't. This looks more like subterranean though. I mean,
think she remodeled it or something.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But I was looking at this a little different there. Neek says there's rumors this weekend Marvel will announce Black Panther 3 in Hall H at Comic Con along with another trailer to Doomsday. Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm surprised.
We're gonna get into that here in a second too about the Black Panther stuff in this. It's interesting. So like right here, of course, we see Shuri, and then there's the other Wakandans.
You can definitely see that M'Baku is the king. M'Baku looks to be the king, and she's the protector. She kind of sends to the
100%.
right instead of into the front.
Yeah.
So what is this?
I believe that's Namor coming out of the water.
You think that is okay?
Yeah.
This suit was
We see Namor too.
There's rumors that he's going to be bad, though. So,
well, maybe. I mean, this is an interesting. This looks like this is actually in. Atlanta is what Namor's Atlantis, is it? Or
it's something that's called Tulukan or something like.
Yeah, something. But his place. This looks like that because if you look here, it's got kind of a South American, like Aztec-ish look here, like a fallen statue here. So maybe this is his place.
I think that could be where Doom and Thor first meet.
Yeah,
it could be.
I think it's somewhere in this TVA.
Yeah,
right here, you're gonna see that, and then right there, that's Doom, and maybe right back here, that I don't think it's Doom, but it's in the same spot, so it could be Doom.
Or it could be a Dune bot.
Yeah,
I think
Sure.
we might get Dune bots in here too. I'm not sure.
possible.
I'm
Of course, you
thinking
get the the
it looks like the Sanctum there.
it's the Sanctum. So
I ain't seen Doctor Strange yet though, or is that the X-Men
Mhm.
Mansion?
I thought it
it
was
looks
X-Men
like the
Mansion.
Sanctum, but you don't see that circular. You don't see the
Window.
circular window. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering now. But like here, oh man, it's like a split second. It's a skylight. If you see right there, that's a skylight. So this could be
Might be the X-Men Mansion.
Xavier Hall. Yeah.
'Cause
And then you get
out
Cyclops. What do you guys say? This is our first view of Cyclops as
Mhm.
an MCU. So what do you think of the?
I'm more interested in the Gambit and Shang-Chi fight.
Oh yeah, no. I'm glad that they're going to bring Gambit over from Deadpool because that's the same. That's the same
Channing Tatum
version.
Yeah.
So and again, we had this conversation 2 weeks ago for the X-Men 97. Is that when it comes down to Gambit, this is the best version we've got so far.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's been quick, and they're using him sparingly. I think that they have somebody else in mind, and I think they're going to change that because I think all the X-Men we're going to get going into 7 or so far, when they start really hitting into X-Men for the MCU, I think they're going to find their own people, such as whoever this guy is playing Cyclops. I can see this being the guy that they use for Cyclops. And I don't know. I have to look and see who it is. But
James Martinson.
It's something Morrison or some shit like
it's
that.
James Martinson.
That's it, Danny. That's it. Yeah, he's not.
If you,
they're recasting everybody. Like
Okay.
I heard, there's rumors for who they have for Cyclops now, and
he was the guy. If you remember, what's the Superman movie?
Returns.
Return Superman. He was Lois Lane's love interest.
Yeah.
So this is very comic book accurate. Yellow cover.
and blue.
Yeah, yellow and blue. So I like that.
Yeah, his suit is fire.
Yep.
I think it's overrated.
And of course, the beam that he shoots off is really cool. You get a moment here with I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess in this sense, they're all like coming together, like in different, like maybe it's like you said, incursions or bringing these people together in certain spots where they're not used to it, so they're not sure who each other are, and they don't know, are you a good guy, are you a bad guy?
Well, there's a plot leak saying, and I don't know how true it is anymore after seeing the trailer, but it kind of seems like a lot of the stuff that they've been leaking out from this trailer seems to be true, but it seems like the X-Men start off working with Doom, right?
It's possible.
Yeah, Doom tells them that the only way to save their universes is by pretty much destroying other ones, and they're supposed to go along with that. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't see the X-Men doing that, but there's also the rumor where Wolverine and them they kill fucking Toby Spider-Man. So we'll see.
Interesting. Of course, like I said, this fight scene. Now, this is what was interesting to me is that you get Loki here really quick, looking at his old TVA thing, and here he is, wearing that same suit.
TVA suit,
yeah, that he was wearing. So here we are again, wherever Namor is from, with a tsunami coming up on it. And Shuri looking at it right there. This is where they're all there.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's a tsunami. I think it's Namor parting the water so that they can get to wherever he's at.
Yeah, I can see that.
Really like he's trying to build maybe a barrier around him while they're talking or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you got some of the Fantastic Four, some other characters here.
That's the Hulk, the new Hulk. That's Bucky in it, right beside him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Bucky.
And some of the
And
Thunderbolts.
that's
Fantastic Four.
that looks like the girl that play on what was the Shadow or something? What's her name?
Ghost.
Yeah, that's Ghost right there beside
Oh yeah.
beside Hulk.
Why do you keep saying Hulk?
Was it Hulk? Ain't it? What's his name? Falcon,
What?
rather.
Oh.
mean,
Falcon. The new
Oh,
Falcon.
Falcon. Oh, okay. I got you. You mean Captain America? Oh,
The new
the
Falcon.
new Falcon. Okay, the new
Yeah.
Falcon.
Hispanic guy.
Yeah.
so not sure who that is unless it's
It looks kind of like Mr. Fantastic coat.
mhm.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yep, because you see he's stretching
It
his arm.
is.
Y'all
So
know
now you
why
get Mystique.
Mystique is fighting.
And it's Rebecca Stamos, so she's back, so that's good. Now Jean Grey's not in this. You guys have a problem with that?
Not really.
Well, she's not in it that we know of yet.
No,
but-
she's not. She's not. But I hear I hear they might say she's dead.
But then there's some questions about that Phoenix Force, whatever you call it.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Of course, we get this where she's shifted into
Yelena.
her. Yeah, and I think they're fighting. They're fighting each other.
Now it would have been
And
fire
here-
if they had her transform into the Black Widow.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That would have
It
been
might
fire.
would have been because Scarlett Johansson wouldn't have signed for that unless they gave her a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, for real.
I'm looking here. She's got the staff here for a split second. I see it right there. So that's interesting. As she's morphing, she's got the staff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what that's going to be, but I have a feeling it could be one of the relics that Doctor Strange is supposed to be watching over or something.
Could be.
Maybe. Of course, like I said, you get to
Is
fight.
Doctor
between
Strange
them.
in this movie though?
We haven't seen him yet.
No, I don't know that he is, but that doesn't mean that they won't tie this into Secret Wars.
No, yeah, they have to because they have.
Yeah.
Well, not even Secret Wars. They have to tie it into like Multiverse of Madness and
Yeah.
stuff, right? Because it has to do with incursions. So they have to.
Yeah, so I
tie
don't
it
know
in
if
some-
he'll be in this one or if he'll be like in Secret Wars, and
Yeah.
this ties into that, or somewhere we get another Doctor Strange movie, which I don't think we're going to get with that.
Boy, if Loki dies again in this movie, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, how many times has he died now? 4 or 5 times?
You know what I mean? Because
3 or 4.
they're saying Doctor Doom is supposed to take his powers, right?
Uh-huh.
So if Doctor Doom
Mhm.
takes his power, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to kill him to do that. And I'm just like, oh, so what? We're killing Loki again? To what? Bring him back
I would
again?
be surprised he come back even more powerful. Kind of like how a boy was.
If you make Loki though like the strongest character in this group, isn't that a little interesting?
I mean, isn't Loki now because he has that power from the Watcher and from Kang and everything? Isn't he's probably supposed to be the most powerful, anyways?
That's what I'm thinking.
Possibly. So Scarlett Johansson left Marvel now. I don't know if she's left. I don't know if because I mean, I'd read something where she said after all the crap with Black Widow and stuff that happened, she was
Did she
willing
sue
to come
them?
back. She did. I don't know if anything came of it though. But
Yeah, she won.
I
She
think-
won money.
I think that I read though that she was, if they wanted her back in the right circumstances, she would do it. I think it would cost them way too much money for a small part. I don't think she's coming back at all as far
Yeah,
as
me
a
neither. I think
long
she's
movie. But you got Magneto and of course Charles here. And again, they're in front of those windows again, and it's interesting here. I'm not sure. It looks like he's sitting down, but almost looks like he might be laying down too.
That's probably when they're deciding either to go against Doom or
Mhm.
you know, or
Too tired to do anything else.
Yeah.
That's what made me like, I'm just done.
Yeah, I mean, they could just be sitting there accepting their fate if the incursion is happening.
Yeah.
Then Scott and his daughter.
You see, it looks like there's an incursion behind them, right? They're hugging.
Mhm.
So I feel like some of these characters are going to get saved from their planet right before it gets destroyed by the incursion.
Possibly. I mean, the one thing I'll say right now that I've seen is that there are a lot of people in this that are expendable.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that's so they can make it feel like it has
Stakes.
Stakes, but it doesn't.
Mhm.
There's a lot of the X-Men that are probably not going to make it through, but it's going to be fun to watch them.
Mhm.
And then you're going to lose them.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
Now-
exactly what they brought those Fox Universe X-Men in for,
Mhm.
to die. Right? They brought them in to die. Give them that ending, you know what I mean? And basically by doing that, you're actually ending their whole universe arc and everything, right? So yeah, that's exactly what I feel like they're there for.
Yep.
Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, Dandelion?
So
Again, I guess you're right. Namor would just protect it where it looks like it's part of the ocean, but it's underneath it or something. And when people come, kind of like how Aquaman did it, they make bubbles and stuff to kind of separate the area. So obviously this might be when they first meet. I don't know. Then you get Captain America here. This looks like it's there.
I think that's
Gambit.
Gambit, yeah, Gambit and
Mhm. Yeah.
Shang-Chi fight.
See that Shang-Chi right here?
That's definitely Gambit doing a somersault. Look like the gold chains around his arm, around his forearm.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's just this. You see the light, the little slivers of light here. I think that's just another vent right there.
Yeah, but look at the forearm above that. It looks like some kind of right above the little shiny thing you're talking about.
Let's see here.
Looks like the little
I'll
rings
just
around
play
his
it really quick.
Yep. See
Yeah,
how
okay, right
that
there.
looks?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, I see. Cool. So he's mad here. We know he's mad. But what is he mad about?
Maybe Charles got killed. Professor X.
Maybe.
Well, that's the scene which we seen the leak for, where they're fighting the Sentinels, right? So those are two Sentinel legs behind him. Yeah, right there. Those are two Sentinel legs behind him. So we seen the leak for that, and that's where they're all fighting the Sentinels, which is a scene. I think one of the scenes that I am most excited to see in this movie is to see how that works with the
That's
Sentinels.
a famous comic book.
This is
cover too.
Yeah.
And you see, you got Mr. Fantastic here too. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now here's the thing. We're going to talk about this one really quick with this. Is this another CGI thing where they're trying to trick us into thinking this is in the movie?
That is what?
That it's CGI for this, for the
they doing like the Hulk you talking
and
about?
they're tricking.
I don't think
Well, they've done it for a lot of their movies in the past. They put Hulk in scenes he wasn't in.
I think this scene is too iconic for it not to be in there.
And I don't think they're tricking us too. I believe this is actually that scene with the Sentinels, and I believe it will be in there.
So will we get the original Fantastic Four cast from the past timeline?
Yes.
I don't. Are they going to bring the other guys back? Well, we've got.
You're talking
Johnny
about
Storm.
the other Fantastic Four. No.
Well, we have gotten Johnny Storm.
Yeah, they did.
But
in Deadpool versus Wolverine.
I don't think we're going to get the other one.
Other
ones.
I don't foresee there being a reason, especially if you're going to move forward with this group. If you move forward with this group, you don't need to bring the others in because, again, you don't want to bring in a ton of characters you're going to kill off just for cameos and shits and giggles. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you bring in the right ones, the ones that people are really like into. And
it'd be funny if they brought him in and had Chris Evans kill him.
Of course, lots of things where we're seeing people like overexerting themselves, trying really hard and stuff like that. So lots of fighting, probably. Then here you get Thor
meeting for the first time
on some sort of a wasteland.
Thor's comments, like saying he's seen people die, and you know what I mean, this is the worst threat ever. I don't know. I still think Thanos is the worst threat ever, but we'll see.
Well,
what
he
Doom
says,
does to top it.
I thought he says, I've fought, lots of threats before that haven't scared me as much as this one. That's what he says, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's to point out that he himself normally doesn't feel that way. But and maybe again, the way he handled Thanos the first time, he realized he was a little cocky about it, and now he wants to be prepared.
See, with Thanos, he was able to chop his head off, and Thanos was killable. This guy here doesn't seem killable because, like, he give him his best blow with that with Stormbreaker, and like he just stopped with a couple of fingers.
Yeah. Well, I think that the idea though is that he killed Thanos in Endgame really quick. But I think before that, he thought Thanos wasn't that much to deal with, and he turned out to be more formidable than he thought. Now, that doesn't mean he's scared of him, but he's now probably taking this much more serious. Again, when he first started, he was like a frat boy. Now he's becoming more like Odin. He doesn't want people to underestimate things. I think the one thing I said this I liked is that it appears that Thor is the one trying to round up new Avengers and get them all together. Because really, do you want the new Captain America to be it? Probably not. Do you want
yes,
you do? Do you?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, if you do, that's fine. I just think they're using it as Thor being that because it just seems more right because he was one of the original.
Well, that's it, right? So, and I agree with you on that. We now have two Avengers teams, right? We have the Thunderbolts, who are the new Avengers, and then we have Falcon, Captain America. Yeah, they're another Avengers team. So it seems like they're going to be bickering a lot, and I think that's what Thor's trying to do. Like, you guys need to stop doing all this bickering and shit, petty shit, So
does this scene right here happen in the first few minutes?
No, but I believe, and I'll say this, and the only reason why I say this is because what he does with Stormbreaker, but I believe this is after he kills Loki, if he does, and takes his power.
This is going to happen in the first act, I believe, but not the first few minutes of it.
Yeah, possibly the first act. You know what? I wouldn't say the first act because you got to establish the X-Men and all of them stuff in there, and people are saying that the Spider-Man scene is supposed to be the first act, so I don't know, but this could definitely be middle, somewhere in the middle.
So we know that Doom is a mix between how would I say, Doctor Strange, Loki, and Tony Stark.
He uses technology.
Because he uses tech and magic. So I think it's interesting, and I do think what you said, Danny, is an interesting take, that he's going to take Loki's power. But then the question comes down to, does Loki, because of what he is he projecting or perhaps pulling another version of himself out of a timeline and sending him? And does he think that he kills him? Because again, I think Loki, being the trickster, is still going to be using that idea. So maybe, and again, I thought that in Infinity War. I thought that for certain it was not him, and they basically made it him. They just snapped his neck. So
yeah, they killed him off quick.
I don't know if they will. I think the idea here is and again, we've heard a lot of stuff like Nzo said. We've heard that they're going to reset everything after this movie, and it's all going to be back to Endgame.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to kill off Doom.
No, Doom's gonna be there for Secret Wars.
Yeah, he
That's what I
knows
thought.
he's in that little pocket.
Yeah, Doom's gonna be there.
I guarantee it. Doom probably has been studying these different multiverses. He's probably been studying some of the technology from Kang. So he's been whatever sets him off on his path. He's done been studying it for years, and he's has a working knowledge of stuff, probably like Stark, kind of like Batman. They have a quickly working knowledge of certain things. I guarantee you, Doom probably detected this stuff probably years and been following it, and now, like he predicted, these incursions happening. Now he's going to do his thing for whatever reason. We don't really know what's his motivation now, but that's what I feel like he's doing. Or he's going to do.
Oh, 100%. Well,
Now,
so there's a lot of leaks saying that it's because so when we see Captain America, right? He goes back in time, and this is what's going to be the end of Endgame. He goes back in time to build his life with Peggy. But what Loki does is he takes him from that timeline, because of course it's a branch, and then he puts them in the Fantastic Four universe, because there's no Steve Rogers there. And then that causes the incursions, and Doom's kid and wife die. And so basically he's after Captain America.
Yeah. Interesting. Get the picture of Doom looking at him, Stone Cold. The thing I thought was interesting is that we get this moment right here where it's like Thor's trying to power up, and he gets all glowy and all that. I was wondering if they're going to kill Thor off this way, like if Doom over
100%
charges him. You think so?
Yeah, 100%. I think Thor dies.
Then this is not going to be at the beginning of the movie. This is going to be where he dies, unless it's a variant. That's where you have to be careful.
Who's a variant?
Thor.
So I didn't ruin nothing, because these are rumors, so you could take them with a grain of salt, Nick Jones. So yeah, fuck you. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're only like you said, rumors. I mean, I've heard they're going to do a fifth Thor movie, so I just don't know if they're going to kill him off here or if this is a variant. Again, we'll kind of find out. But this Stone Cold look at him like, what do you think you're doing? That's perfect Dr. Doom right there.
I want to know what power he has that's able to have him stopping Stormbreaker with just his fingers.
Yeah, just two fingers. Then here's Thor again. This is why I say I'm not sure. We see a lot of Thor in this and hear a lot of Thor. So is it that's why he was about ready to die, and like you said, Loki pulls him out at the last second and pops him someplace else, and again that there could be that type of a thing happening. Of course, he walks in with both of them again here, and he's stunned.
Yeah. I think that you said you don't know what kind of power he has. I think it's just like if he's going to be like what's the word I'm looking for? If he's going to be a variant of Tony Stark's and maybe have some of his intellect, because who else could have built that glove, that gauntlet to hold those power stones but Tony? And I think if he had enough time, he probably could have been able to build something to protect him from the snap. But I think he just didn't have enough time. So I'm thinking
I don't think he's a variant of Tony Stark though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one 100%. So don't quote me on that. But I don't think he is a variant of Tony Stark. They were saying, they say we're going to find out why he looks like Tony Stark, but I don't know if it's because he's a variant. So I don't know. Could be.
So this looks like it's in like some sort of a spaceship. Kind of looks like it's up in space. Not sure, because you see what looks to be a sun in the background and that big window that could be looking out in space. But here's a hot take for you. What if this isn't Captain America in this scene? What if this is, again, like I said, what if this is a variant of himself? And he meets a variant of himself right here. Again, it's interesting to bring it up because, again, they're notorious for using AI. And this kind of looks very, I mean, I'm going to not play it like I'm not going to play the audio. But I just want to, when I watch this, it's like, man, this looks like it's kind of janky. Almost like we're watching some of the AI stuff we're seeing. Watch this. Just the way he's standing, it's very rigid. It doesn't look like.
No, I see what you're saying. Looks weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I think we're going to get a lot of variants. So certain characters can die but not die. Again, I think we're going to get that too.
Possible.
Now, Elihu said there's somebody in the background. His eyes don't look right either. His eyes look very dark. They don't look like as blue or bright as they were. So maybe we're seeing a trick here. I don't know. There's only so many people who can wield Mjolnir, so I don't know. Then we get our Avengers title. I think that's it. Yeah. So Elihu, of course, I'm not going to put 100% reliability in anything he says. He says, look behind Steve Rogers. I don't see anybody behind Steve Rogers.
Neither do I.
I think he was seeing things again.
That was that weed.
He needs to get a better strand.
Facts.
So I think he's I don't see anything there. So I don't know.
Maybe he's right behind Thor. Play it again.
You know, I'm going to break up again. I don't see anybody back there either. But that's the trailer, guys. What do you think? Is this $1 billion movie? 1.5?
I'm not sure. I think I'm going to predict it's going to make 200 million opening weekend. Somehow, I don't know why that number's sticking in my head. And I think I said this early in the year, not certain, maybe not on this channel, but this is my most anticipated movie of the year, simply because I believe in the Russo brothers. I believe that they know that if they don't get this one right, the MCU, for all intents and purposes, is going to be dead. And I also think that two heads are better than one. That why they pushed it, I think, because originally it was supposed to be out last year, but they pushed it back a whole year because I think the Russo brothers wanted to make sure they got this right. And they had to go back and actually research and probably watch some of these movies that we've all said the end scene credits didn't pay off. So I think we're going to get some end scene credits to pay off. Maybe the Shang-Chi one will. Maybe even Eternals, I'm not certain. It's kind of crazy to me why they put all these other people not pulling the Eternals and they're supposed to be so powerful. But I just think that this movie is going to do well.
I do agree with you, Dandelion, in the general sense that it's not had the same lead up to Thanos. But the thing is, I think they're going to use Doom longer than they use Thanos. I think instead of doing the big build up, that if Feige and the Russo brothers have their way and have their say right now, I wonder if what they're going to do is they're bringing in Doctor Doom now, and they're going to use him more, and not such a like shadowy figure. Do you understand what I'm saying there?
Well, I think Doom is going to be the center of the movie, right? 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's going to revolve around Doom. So yeah, he's going to have a lot more to do in this movie than Thanos did.
50. I'd rather watch Street Fighter. Well,
what? I mean,
the
I want to see
plot,
Street
if
Fighter
true, for
but
Doomsday sounds really bad on paper. I don't know. Again,
really.
I've seen several leaks and stuff. I don't know. Maybe.
I haven't seen any. All I've seen is this trailer.
They have seemed disjointed, and I think that's why the Russo brothers and Feige are back. Or not Feige, but, Feige and them are working really hard.
I haven't read any trailers or leaks, plot leaks, whatever. But based on what I've seen on this trailer, I'm intrigued. And I think that it's going to do very well. I think it's going to outperform Doom. I'm not really sweating Doom. And Doom going to get some people, but I don't think it's going to knock this off the number one movie perch. I just don't. And
I want the MCU. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I understand. I got faith in them. The Russo brothers have not given us a bad movie yet. And I think that they are the ones that they do the research. They get the people that know the movie, that know the lore. If they don't, then I think they give them certain guardrails. Say, look, we can operate within these guardrails, but anything out, you're gonna get approval from us or Feige. But anything within these parameters that we set, and I think we're gonna see some things that's gonna probably come from some of these comic book storylines and stuff. I think we're gonna see some stuff we ain't seen before, and I really think it's gonna do well.
And I want the MCU X-Men too, Shifty, but you can't just do it and disregard other things. I think that the Russo brothers can do exactly what Danny just said, which is take that disjointedness that you mentioned, Dandelion, and turn it into somewhat of a cohesive thing, and at the same time an end to it. Just like we're just going to kill all this off. You say 200 million, biggest box office opening weekend so far this year. Toy Story 5 with 159.4 million.
I think there's
200 million. That would be the biggest one then, if it does.
Which is what, Toy Story 5? Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Story 5. I think that there's a darn good chance that it does it. But just like anything, if a bunch of people go and it's like
it'll be Christmas time. Usually that's when Christmas is out for Christmas break. We've known traditionally that December movies do pretty good, especially in the past. Star Wars used to premiere in December, and it done very well until this last one. So I think, like I said, and I don't want to sound redundant. They know if this is not at least a home run, it can't be a triple, double, single. Got to be a home run or a grand slam. And I think that the Russo brothers know that. And I think they're not going to do this stupid stuff like we've seen some directors in the past that try to fly the seat of their pants. I think they're going to tap into the source material and going to give us something that we all like they have done in the past 2 or 3 movies they directed. So I have zero faith that they're going to muck this up.
I'm right there with you. I don't think they're going to mess it up either.
I don't either. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be good too. I like what I see so far. Again, they've done an interesting twist by bringing back a character that a lot of people loved as the bad guy, and they brought the right guy in to do that again because he can be that good of a bad guy too. I think, and I think it's going to be really interesting.
Not what we used to, but they got the big 3 in this movie, and from what I'm seeing, Thor doesn't look silly like he has in the past. If Thor would have been cracking these jokes, doing all this silly stuff, I'd be like, But they got Thor. He seems serious. He seems focused. I think he's going to be the leader until Cap comes there, and then Cap is a natural born leader.
Maybe.
So that's what I'm.
And I wonder though. Like I said, it seems like he's becoming more like Odin. He's thinking ahead and stuff like that. And I'm wondering, that's why I said in that scene, if that Thor gets killed, perhaps it's a different Thor that comes back. who has been there now. He's fought Doom multiple times, and
I don't
he
think
knows
he's
Doom.
has the Odin Force now. I think if he gets killed, when he comes back, we see all these plot leaks with him in this white uniform. He come back in that white uniform, I think he's gonna be like the Odin Force Thor or whatever you name they give it to. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I think he's gonna be, like all powerful, and that's probably what's gonna be needed to defeat Doom. Because he said in the little thing, I'm quite certain we're gonna need a miracle. And I think he's gonna be the miracle.
Cool. Thor.
I mean, yeah,
Mm.
When he comes back in that white uniform, if that's true. I've seen
No,
so
I
many.
believe it. I think he's gonna die, and he's gonna come back as the God Thor, whatever.
Yeah,
you call it.
whatever they call it.
Odin Force Thor, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But I mean, but a lot of people call it the Thor Force too, and he is the rightful heir, so therefore,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, it
I
could
think
be that
he's
he
gonna
has it.
level up. I wouldn't be surprised if Loki has something to do with that. Loki may not be. I just don't think Loki got all that power and knowledge in that whatever tree he is. Where I don't think he's gonna let. It's to us it's gonna look like he's dead, but I don't think he's gonna be dead.
I can see that.
He's some kind of way he packed a version of himself somewhere or did something. Kind of like how we saw Kang. All the different Kangs. I guarantee you, Loki got some. I think he'll have some kind of essence or one of his variants packed somewhere or something, or he learned some kind of trick in his new position as what is it, God of Memories? That's what his title is now.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. Breaking it down. Steve is the miracle.
Could be. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. Doom's going to end up winning as it leads to Secret Wars. We're getting an ESB cliffhanger. Well, yeah.
Absolutely. Doom's gonna win, and it's gonna lead to Secret War, and they're gonna do Battle World, right? So, and the Battle World is probably what's gonna happen. Like at the end of Battle World, bring the whole worlds together. So yeah.
Now the question here is that Doomsday originally was supposed to have like 2 or 3 movies between it and Secret War, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think originally it was, but then I have to go back. I have to look at my timeline things I've picked out here and there. But now it sounds like they're going to do Secret Wars after this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Secret Wars is after this. Yeah, a year later. Yeah.
So it's very similar to what we got with
Avengers Doomsday.
Infinity.
Infinity War. Yeah, you're correct, sir. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be good. Now, does it make more money than Spider-Man Brand New Day?
I think it will.
Okay.
I don't know. That really depends.
One reason why I say that is because Spider-Man, and maybe we'll see the Hulk, whatever. But this, I think they're gonna play on a lot of nostalgia. You're gonna see X-Men, the old Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. You're gonna see Gambit, which was a fan favorite from Deadpool. We're gonna see Cyclops in his new uniform. It's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of woos and ahs and stuff, and I think that's gonna draw more of a different crowd than just the Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is gonna do well, but I think that I think word of mouth and this trailer, and then we're probably gonna see one more trailer. If I had got to guess, maybe October, November, should see another trailer. If it's just as good as this, maybe reveal a little bit more, not too much more. I just think cause I'm more excited about what I saw today than I was when I first saw Spider-Man.
Okay, I got you. So you're more excited for this movie than you are for Spider-Man.
If it was, let's just say they were opening the same way like Doom, I would go see Doomsday first.
Ooh, really? Because Spider-Man's
what I've
supposed to.
seen. No, I'm saying they were opening up on the same day.
Yeah.
I think I was seeing Doomsday first based on what I seen from the trailers.
Yeah, but Spider-Man connects to Doomsday, right? So you would have to see Spider-Man first to get that connection to Doomsday. At least that's what I hear they're saying. So
I thought we
Oh.
weren't gonna see nothing about that. In
I don't
Spider-Man.
know. Possible. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
All right. Well, guys, that's our breakdown. Anik says Spider-Man trailer to me was better than this Doomsday trailer we got today.
Interesting.
Aditya says Thor would be crying after seeing how weak new Avengers are like No Hulk, Wanda, Doctor Strange, Vision, Captain Marvel, and will think that he has to do it 1v1 with Doom. There's a possibility of that. I mean, but
Listen, I'm gonna say this because when you watch the trailer for the Spider-Man Brand New Day, I know it's going to piss me off because it looks like there's a scene where Spider-Man punches Hulk with the Shocker's glove. So I don't know if it knocks the Hawk out or anything, but yeah, I think they're gonna bitch slap the Hulk in this movie, and I'm not. I don't want to see that.
That's not going to be good.
No.
All right. Well, that's a breakdown of this Doomsday trailer. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Trenton Graham, this movie and the new Spider-Man movie is what Marvel need to come back. That's a possibility. If they hit 2 in a row really well, then maybe. But they got to hit 3 in a row, I think. I think two out of 3 isn't bad, but it's not going to be enough. They do 3 consecutive movies in a row. If Spider-Man Brand New Day, Doomsday, and Secret War all hit it out of the park and all hit over $1 billion, I think then you say they've at least corrected the path enough that going forward people will come back and give them chances again. Right now, they're at a point where I don't think they're like DC right now. DC can't afford to keep doing what they're doing because they keep mucking it up. And I'm not even saying that about thank you. His name, Brain.
James Gunn.
Thank you, James Gunn. It's not just about James Gunn mucking it up. It's also what they did. Well, but it's also what they did with it at the end of the Zack Snyder stuff. So it's a matter of they keep hitting these horrible hits, and I think that right now, if they hit 3 in a row, if they're all $1 billion movies, I think they're back in it.
I still think they have a lot more leeway than DC does, though.
Oh, I do too, but I think if they get 3 billion in a row, at least $1 billion movies in a row.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They will be the talk again, and it'll be what's next. Let's see it. Let's go. Because the thing is everybody knows it's going to be the X-Men.
They're going to do it.
How are they going to do that?
There's no doubt they're going to do it because Superman, people may say, and then Supergirl, those 2 movies together. I think we looked up last night. Those 2 movies together didn't outperform
700.
It was something. The 2 together did not perform. What movie was it? I think it was Batman. We did something on Strong's, but the 2 movies together did not perform Batman or one movie or something like that. No, Batman v Superman. The 2 Superman and Supergirl together did not outperform Batman v Superman.
And again, whether or not you have, go ahead.
And there's no doubt in my mind that Spider-Man in this movie is going to outperform. And I think I think Spider-Man is going to make $1 billion easy. I think this got a potential of making $1 billion. If this movie makes $1 billion, there's no doubt in my mind that Secret Wars is going to make $1 billion. Because Infinity War to me was better than Endgame, but Endgame made $2 billion. So I think and the Russo brothers did both of them. So I think they can make lightning strike twice in the same.
I think it made $2 billion because it was the end of the saga. Was people needed to see it to finish off, right? I don't think there's that much hype for this movie. but Doomsday has to bring that hype for Secret Wars. If Doomsday doesn't bring that hype for Secret Wars,
I think it
then
will.
I don't know.
I think if they leave
Well-
in a very good, the cliffhanger has to be like what the blankety blank, because when
The thing,
it was fantastic when we saw everybody dusted. Oh my lord! Then
Mhm.
particular characters, they they chose the right characters to dust. But oh man, like when T'Challa dusted, you saw Okoye and didn't no Okoye didn't dust, but Fury dusted, Spider-Man dusted. They had the right emotional ties to the people. If they do
Yeah,
something
but
close to that, we see somebody like we see Thor get killed at the end, Cap get killed, somebody else close. I think it could have maybe not that same powerful effect as we saw key people get dusted. I think it'll be like, I've got to see Secret Wars to see what's going on. I think it will have that kind of emotional heaviness to it.
to be
Yeah.
honest with you, I don't think the dusting was really that emotional because we knew they were all coming back, right? So I don't think it was that emotional. I just think the fact that, it was the end of the saga, this is what they've been leading up to, and that was what they had going for them.
Yeah, but I
think
thought a lot
Dooms-
of people, thought, and I thought that they were going to win, but actually they lost.
Oh no, no one. Well, at least from what I know, no one thought that he was good. No one knew that. Look,
I didn't
everybody
think
knew
Nzo
that
was going to
Thanos
win
was
like
gonna-
that. I didn't.
Yeah,
Think.
yeah. No, I did.
See-
I'm saying if they're doing the Secret Wars, they have to do the snap. I knew they had to do the snap. It made no sense for them not to do
No,
the
I
snap.
knew he was going to do the snap. I mean, I thought we were going to see them win in the same movie. I know once they snapped it, okay, we're going to see how they're going to come back from this. But I thought they were going to do all that in the movie.
Okay, I got you.
See, and that's the danger of Doomsday is you can't do the exact type of thing, leave it at a cliffhanger where Doom wins and they wait. I think that there's definitely Doom's going. I think maybe they do more what you thought, Andy, except for this movie, it leads up to the culmination and they start fighting. And then the beginning of the next movie is like where they continue fighting. Then they lose. Then they win in the next one. Something like that. Can't do the same thing over again. I know that. And going back to your Batman versus Superman, 874.3 million. And Superman and Supergirl right now are sitting at 739.5 million. And as I've always said, that's in today's numbers. If you adjust Batman v Superman to today's numbers, over $1 billion. So it's interesting to think that they're they called Superman a success because of that number.
Inflation is just a way to make it better. That don't mean nothing.
No, it's not. It's a way to
I agree.
make the numbers work together.
No,
I see what you're saying, and I know, argument that might be can hold some water, but in my mind, that inflation adjustment,
yeah, because then you'll do that for everything, right? Oh, I used to buy Transformers for $3, but adjusted for inflation, it was, you know what I mean? Like it just it's I think it's a dumb argument to say, but
I won't say a
guess
dumb
people-
argument. I'm just saying it's nothing that I hold water on,
neither
unless, and I'm going to be totally honest, unless it
benefits you.
supports my point, like Rotten Tomatoes. I don't put no stock in Rotten
It's
Tomatoes
how
until it benefits my point.
no, but the thing is that is how the industry ranks them together.
I'm not
Is that
doubting
they take it and they say this did this, and in the same economic dollar amount.
I never seen
This
no
is-
studio do that. I seen people do that want to
It's how they
fit their
do it.
narrative, but I ain't never seen no studio do that. Never.
They do it.
Show me
Because-
one studio that did that.
Oh,
Like I said, I don't know whether they do it or don't do it. I'm just telling you, Danny don't put no stock into that argument. That's what I'm saying. I could be 100% wrong, but
I don't put
like,
stock
I don't
into
bring up and be like, well, in this economy, I just don't do it.
Adjusted for inflation. Like, no, it came out at the time it came out with. It made its money. It's made, and that's it.
Yeah.
I get that if it came out today, it would probably have made more money, But if it came out today, who's to say the same amount of people would have went and seen it?
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, it's just an argument I would never use. Like I said, unless I knew it's going to benefit my argument.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up. Dune might not make 600 million because Doomsday pretty much sold out for the opening day. Yeah, well,
All right, did you guys
Dune
get your
might make
tickets?
60 million opening day.
Nah, I ain't got no ticket, but
Yes, I do.
I'm almost certain it ain't gonna get sold out. So I ain't worried.
Yeah, I got my ticket today. So.
I wish my
So let's go
son,
around.
that's Trenton, our son, but he's in South Korea, so he ain't gonna be able to watch it with me.
When did he go to South Korea?
Last month.
Oh yeah.
Yep. He's over
How
there
long's he gone for?
2 years.
What?
Yep.
Wait, what?
He's in the military, in the army.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah,
I got
stationary.
you. I got you.
All
safe,
right,
bro.
let's go around and go ahead.
I had to tell him be safe.
Yeah, for that, for sure, 100%.
All right, guys, let's go around and have you guys talk about yourself one last time. We'll start down there with Nzo. Danny, what else? What are you going to say right there?
No, I thought you were starting with me first. Go ahead. You good?
Okay.
So if Thanos
Nzo,
wipes
tell
out
me
half
about
the
yourself.
population, what's Doom gonna do? Doom's gonna create his own world. Doom's gonna create his own universe. So we'll see how that works out. Big Afford Entertainment, you guys know where to find me. Always on my channel doing some crazy stuff or some good stuff or some bad stuff, whatever. But I'm always doing stuff. So check us out.
Absolutely. Danny.
You can find me on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, on Mondays and Fridays, uploading some spiritual and uplifting videos. I hope that you'll enjoy it. Please tune in for that. Also here, first few Mondays of the month, I'm either my channel, my show, Nzo's show, or Chris' show today, The Rule of Three. Also, Wednesday nights, I'm on The Hangout with a group of gentlemen. And also on Sunday nights, I'm on the Storms Live with another group of gentlemen. So definitely enjoyed this movie. Like I said earlier, it's my most anticipated of the year, and I think it's going to do well. So, ready to see it.
Yes, I believe Doom will be in Secret War.
Yeah, 100%.
Believe so.
I got one good question. What is this infinity thing they were talking about?
What?
Infinity Vision. What is that?
Who?
At the end of this video, it says "Watch an Infinity Vision" on the end of the trailer.
It's just
is that some kind of little slide at there little?
Yeah, it's just their thing. I think. I don't think. I think it's like IMAX or something like that. It could be a Disney thing because Disney is, if Disney makes their own thing like IMAX, then they make more money because now there's a competitor to IMAX. Okay. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. And I am Chris Knight, Real Review 3000 here on Chaos Central, other places too. You can find us all first 3 Mondays of the month, like Danny said. Check out these guys on the other things. We do the Expo 97 roundtable here and on Nzo's channel. And so thank you guys for being here tonight. Good discussion about this movie. With that said, guys, we're out of here.
Peace.